I got a Coke there if you want some.
Yep.
Jesus, chat. I've been trying to get NTE to work for like the last 10 minutes. I just keep getting virus alerts, quarantines. I'm struggling. How are you guys doing? Lipstick, what's up? Snow, Rimaru, Genki, Annika. So like this is what I'm getting. Let's try and get this to work. I think come on. Work. I think 11 files have been fucking quarantined, chat. Davis, Angel. Oh my god, it's finally going in. After so many failed fucking attempts. So many fucking quarantines. Holy shit. That's the reason we started like 10 minutes late, chat. I've just been trying to get this shit in. Damn. Fuck. What's your graphics card? Like a 4090. Mrs. Six has a 5080 that we bought for her just like a month ago. Now that I'm in though, I gotta quickly go ahead and make this tweet. Let's see. Today is the last day you can win a Neverness. Wait, how the fuck do you spell Neverness? Neverness to Everness beta key. Come claim yours today. There we go. Easy enough. Bang, bang, boom. Alright. Let's play an hour of this, an hour of Arknights Endfield. When will NTE's beta test end? I think like the 20-something is what they said. Thank you, Snow. Thank you. How are you doing, Angel Sonia? All people I watch have the same problem with the antivirus. That's kind of concerning, though. Just a little bit. Just a wee bit, chat. A wee bit. More NTE. Yeah, we're going to push through a little more NTE today. Oh, they have the problem with the name Neverness. Yeah, it's like Neverness, whoever. How the fuck do you spell that? I got Nanalie and her outfit on the same 10 pole. Holy shit, that's crazy. It ends on February 20th. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought, like around 20 something. How you doing, Annika? Is Mrs. Sticks still sick? Yes, she still has a very bad cough, but outside of her cough, let me ask. Hey babe, outside of your cough, you're doing fine, right? Yeah, outside of her just like very significant cough that's still very much so present, her sickness is for the most part dispersed. But how are you doing, Van? You're good, you're at work? Okay. Mrs. Stacy, yes. Boyfriend's coming over for Valentine's Day. Oh, Annika. Wait, I don't know your boyfriend's name. Mr. Annika, sit in a tree. You know, Larping. Okay, what the fuck was I doing? Okay, I was just trying to level, I think, because I hit 100 level 20. Yeah, we're trying to continue with the story here. Let's do that. Hey, Crimson! How you doing, brother? Stop smoking. Neither of us have ever smoked in our lives. Wait, chat, did we finish the main story? Yo, was that the main story? Did we finish the main story yesterday? No way. The tower at the top where you went to that banquet was the end of the story?
Oh, I didn't realize.
That's crazy, because that was the end of the story like a year ago. Huh? Yo, thank you, Lips, for the 2 months. Appreciate that. Do you realize it's already 2 months? Yeah. Yeah. You're old. Thank you for dedication to God. Just absolutely. By the way, chat, if y'all want to have a chance here at winning a beta key, come on over, collect that link, watch on Twitch. That's the platform that gives you the option here of winning a key. Is it the tower with the auction? The tower with the auction. That is the end of the story. That was the end of the story last time. Like, have they not? Yo, that's weird. Clean the guinea pigs pay. Okay. How do you like the game? I think it's actually a good game. I don't like the driving. I still think that needs a lot of work. And I hate Tagedo. This is like most do some side stories, main story progression. The main story was always here. It just told you needed to hit a level, but there are just spin-offs now. I thought I was getting. So the purpose of this was to test everything out, right, and see how it's improved since the last beta, and then try out the new content. But that means they didn't actually implement new like story. How do I try that out? Angel Frosty, what is up? Okay, let's fuck this bitch up. We're gonna mess her up. Okay, maybe. Nah, we're gonna race this guy first. We're gonna race this dude. We got some races to do. I'll be 39 years old in 3 months from today. Damn! Okay, that's not that old, man. Is level 20 the max we can reach for now? No, I actually know someone that's level 35. So. Wait, I want to do that race. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, I gotta run there? It doesn't just take me there? Okay. How far away is it? Fuck, that's far away, dude. Okay. Menus look very ZZZ. That's what everyone says. No news story. Maybe there will be news story in the final version of the game. Although this is a final version of the game. Maybe they just haven't unlocked the new story for the beta yet. I don't know. It's weird. Unless it's something I'm not getting. Can't wait for this game. The game is fun. It is fun. Okay, they give you pulls every day in the beta. Yep, that is fun. That is good. After I finish the auction, I'll be done with the story. As far as I can tell, that was the end of the story in the last beta and the beta before that. And there does not seem to be any additional story from what I can tell. Alright, we're gonna fuck this guy up. Let's go, bro. Okay, yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna repair the car real quick. Cost 500 fawn. Yeah. This is a little fucked up. If this is the final version of the game, why haven't they released it yet then? Because they're testing the final version of the game. Like, they want to make sure they've ironed everything out. They get ahead of all the bugs. And just remedy all the issues that are present. Because there are no more betas coming. This is basically just a cleanup. This beta test is... Oh, shit. Fuck. What the fuck is that? That's bullshit. But yeah, this beta test is basically just to clean everything up and then polish it ready. I think I assume the Nikkei collab and story chapters now. Everyone always complains when I stream the collabs because they like seeing the stories themselves. Been having so much fun with the beta. Glad to hear it. I think the beta is very good and very polished, except for the driving on keyboard and mouse. And Tagedo. The obsession with that little rat in a TV. Ugh. That was tight, chat. That was really tight. Holy shit. I'm curious because they are heavily marketing this game to the GTA crowd. I'm curious how this game is going to do, or how this game is going to be perceived by GTA players. Because the driving aspect needs a lot of work. Still. Need for sticks. But I think that's pretty much it. Fix the driving. You have a game that feels fantastic. And again, this might just be a mouse and keyboard issue, but a lot of people are going to be playing this with a mouse and keyboard. Whoa! Ooh, Jesus, that was tight. Whew. Easy. Absolutely easy. That's what she said. I hate Tagedo. Same here. Yo, Corey River. What is up? How you doing? The GTA killer. Yo, that wasn't my fault, though. Lady, chill. Most GTA players I know don't even like anime stuff. That's also true. Yeah, same here, man. Same here. So it's gonna be very interesting seeing how they approach this. Alright, wait. So I wanted to level your abilities, because I could do that now. I need, upside down ladies. Let's do that one. Driving is fine on controller. Okay. Game low-key feels on easy mode and feels censored. It is very easy. It is very... Yeah. I've not had any difficulty with the game up until this juncture. So... No, that's not necessarily a bad thing, but I finished... I guess I finished the beta. With the exception of side content, so... It is coming to PS5, I believe, yes. There's a pity carryover? I mean, most games do have pity carryover. Wuwa has it, Genshin has it, Arknights Endfield has it. I mean, granted, Nikke does not have a pity carryover, but they have the Sparp system, so... Do you think driving is fine with a controller? I've never played it with controller. Well, I did I did at I think it was games. No, it was a Tokyo Game Show. And admittedly, I did not do the driving at the Tokyo Game Show. You would do your ancestors proud? What the fuck? I just see a new Apex Legends video. I did not. I don't play Apex Legends. I play Marvel Rivals. Arknights only carries over the 80, not the 120 pity. There is no 120 pity. There's a 120 guarantee. That's different. The pity carries over at 80, which is the 50-50 pity. That carries over, but the 120 isn't the pity, it's a guarantee. It's a very different system. This also has a guarantee at 90. So in both instances, both games have a guarantee. But the guarantee in Enfield does not carry over, no. And I've always said that's a shame. Because that carrying over would be such a huge benefit to the game. And I really, really, truly wish it did carry over. A6 is driving better on this game of controller. Yeah, Anika, I've answered that 3 times now. I have no idea. I have not played it on controller. Like I said. Let me upgrade.
What should we do today?
Does any gacha have 5k per 10 pull? There are games that have 5 or 6k. Even OG Arknights has that much per 10 pull. Yeah. Is this the main character? Yes. And Ark, if you had limited character with a free 10 pull at 30 pulls, a guarantee does not reset. Okay. But that's the main character, yeah. Wait, you don't really need to even level that. Okay. Wait, character ascension level 2. Wait, I need to fucking ascend her. Wait, can I not do that yet? Well, I need these things. What the fuck are those? You get them from the anomaly hunt, the headless rider. Well, I've done that before, though. No problem, Monica. I was just saying, I've said it. You know, I've answered that. You were distracted? No problem. OG was 6k? Yeah. Like I said, it was around there. And people are more than happy with OG Arknights' currency requirement. But there are other games, yeah, that require like 5 or 6k. I can't tell you what they are off the top of my head. I do not remember them. I know I've seen them and experienced them before, though. This is GTA Zenless? Pretty much, yeah. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much it costs per pull. It matters how much currency you get in the game and how many pulls you get per event and per patch. That's what matters. Because you can have something cost 1,000 per pull or per 10 pull, and they can give you no pulls per event. They can give you no real currency out in the world. So I think more than anything, the most important factor when it comes to free-to-play friendliness is the rate at which you acquire the currency you need to do the pulls. Because cheap currency, again, means absolutely nothing when you don't get any currency. We'll see 1.1 how much we get. Yep. I think 1.1 will give us kind of an example or an estimate as to what we could expect in terms of free-to-play friendliness. Yeah, 1.1. In 1.1, we could say, oh, we get a ton of pulls, or holy shit, we got nothing. So, Days when Gacha Pity did exist, someone spent the equivalent of the cost of a car and didn't get the character in Grand Blue. That fucking blows. The picture event gives 2 pulls. Wait, what picture event in Enfield? How many of those did I get? I got 4. Okay, cool. Those I can definitely... What the fuck are those little black things? Wait, can I leave here? Okay, I can. When is this coming out? Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to say. I am under an NDA. Hilarious, people aren't willing to spend even $5 on a daily login for currency while people buy coffee for $5. I mean, you know, use your money how you want, right? Some people get mad at me knowing that I spent like $2 grand in Genshin getting Eula, Shenhe, Raiden Shogun, Jean, and a couple other characters that made... I spent like $2 grand, but that lasted me a year. $2 grand for a video game that I played for a year. I spent maybe 1,500 in WoA in 18 months. 18 months I've gotten enjoyment out of Carlotta, Shorekeeper, and Camellia, who's still my core team. Like, These are games I've been playing for years, and I've only spent a couple grand in them. I mean, fuck, dude. People spend thousands, tens of thousands on vacations. People spend thousands on movies, thousands of other video games. Like, so I think it'll be 60 pulls per patch for Enfield. They really don't want to give you pulls, it feels like. We'll have to see. Hey, Lentrix, what's up? Do you still play Genshin? I don't play it anymore. I stopped probably after about 2 years. Yeah.
Another new day.
Or maybe a year and a half. I played all of 1.0 through 1.8, or 1.2, however many there were, all of 2.x, right up until the patch for Sumeru came out. The final patch for Raiden Shogun I finished, and then during that wait period, I actually got distracted by other games, and I just forgot to go back. Oh, right, I need to hit appraiser level 2. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. Wait, ascend. Requires appraisal level 2. How do I get appraisal level 2? What the fuck is appraisal level 2?
Another new day.
How do I get appraisal? Wait, hold on. My appraisal level is 1. How do I get level 2? I think I need a... There must be a quest for unlocking my appraisal level or increasing my appraisal level. Hold on. Oh man, a fucking side quest with Tagedo as the main character? Are you fucking me? Hunter Ascension. This has got to be it. Alright, let's do this one. Let's ascend ourselves. Let's go even further beyond chat. Is this better than Enfield? Totally different game. Totally different game. Saying this is better or worse than Enfield is disingenuous in both games. I would never compare this to Enfield. It's like comparing, you know, Elden Ring to Tales of Arise. Will I back on for Varka? I got no idea what that is. What level are you in NTE? 20? Yeah, 20. Finish everything in Enfield. Now 1.0 is supposed to be the honeymoon, and from everything it's like 200 pulls, and that's it. I mean, I'm hoping we finish Enfield soon, but I'm in absolutely no rush, so. She's her husband, though. So I'm guessing that's a character, then. Is that like a hot character? Shenhe? Dude, Shenhe was like... I wanted her so badly. Today's the last day to win a beta key. Correct. It ends on the 13th China time, which I think is about 8 to 10 hours from now. Oh, since I've been here? Since 6 promoted Black Beacon. Yo, Magnet, what is up? How are you doing? Yeah, it has been a while. Holy shit. Black Beacon? That's... Ooh, fuck, dude. A year? He's reading YouTube? Yes, yes. I'm streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. So I read both chats. Oh, here's my appraisal ascension. Cool. Vark and Genshin Impact is a Lord Commander of the Knights of Favius, hyped since 1.0. Okay. Find weird is the lack of standard pulls in Enfield. I'll be honest, I haven't really had much issue with pulls in Enfield, but I have the, you know, the premium pass, and I have the battle pass and everything, so maybe that's why I haven't felt it as badly. Not sure. Hope I'm lucky or whatever. Yes, good luck to you. For real. Just gonna be here for 2 hours, win your key. I will, while playing Arknights Endfield, I'll stay in the NTE category so y'all can continue to get your drops. Or when you stop playing Enfield, otherwise I'll stop playing it for a really long time. What happened, Lentrix? Are you like bored, or you've just completely exhausted every avenue of content? The game ended itself? It did, Khaled, yes. Unfortunately, although they did blame me for its death repeatedly. As if me covering the drama that happened during the Chinese New Year where they went silent for global, as if me covering that was the determining factor for the game's success or failure. The 20th is the last day for the beta. It runs until the 20th, I believe. Annika said the 20th. I'm pretty sure it's pretty accurate. Maybe you still play Genshin. I don't play Genshin anymore. I still think Genshin is a good game. I just don't have time to play it. Do we need a count? Okay, so real quick, I'll show you how the I'll show you how it works real quick. Let me just hit with my webcam for a second. Let me capture my Chrome real quick. Okay. Now, chat, we did just start streaming 15 minutes ago. But let me show you. So if you navigate on over to, oh, about 27 minutes ago. If you navigate on over to our Twitch channel right here, you'll see at the top right, watch to earn drops. The drops end on February 13th, which you can see right here. Now if you click view details, you'll see you win a beta draw ticket for watching for 2 hours. All you need to do is watch for 2 hours. You do not need to type, you do not need to talk, you do not need to do anything. You just need to be here for 2 hours so your little timer essentially goes up and continues to fill. It's that easy. You just have to be there on Twitch. After 2 hours, you can claim your beta draw key ticket thing. That's all you gotta do. Now, for those of you on YouTube that are watching, if you want to come on over, you want to potentially win a key, there's the link. Come on over. Agree the polls to give out are dry as a desert. There have been a lot of gacha games definitely lacking on giving free polls. Yeah, I don't disagree. Like I said, I just, having all the passes and everything that I have, I don't really feel it. But I also don't really do many polls. Because I didn't want Gilberta or Yvonne. I played them in the content creator client. I didn't really find them that enjoyable. Come to Twitch. Is a new gacha game? Yes, it is. What does the ticket even do? It's a gacha, and essentially you redeem it, and you either win your beta key access or you don't. Playing on 2 accounts, one where I pay and the other is free to play. And with both, at the end of the story, I only do the necessary stuff, and for the last 2 days I feel kind of emptiness growing, and that's mostly the reason why I stopped playing so many gacha games. I'm so sorry to hear that. No way is this that game. This is that game. But about the beta keys, everything will reset, so I'll pass. Exactly, yeah. But I mean, I'm paid to stream it, so. And also, you know, it's my responsibility to cover it for people too. So I'm obligated to. But I've come to the quick realization that I probably should not be sitting through the story as often as I do in these games, because then having to replay it at launch is really lame.
New day.
Okay, level 40, level 40. I can upgrade you. Interesting. Nice. You have to watch for 2 hours. That was the requirement. You have to watch an eligible stream for 2 hours. Alright, there we go. Everyone's level 40. Nice. Waiting for the next banner. Same here. How do you redeem the ticket exactly? I mean, I have no idea. I think you just, you know, you have to link your NTE account, your Perfect World account, to your Twitch or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't done it myself because I don't need to. As a streamer or content creator, you just literally connect yourself, and then, you know, it's up to everyone else to do the work for themselves. You just make it so people can do it, and everyone else has to figure out how it works on their own. People have had no issue redeeming it, though, for whatever it's worth. You go to the website. You were battling buying an account for WUA because you didn't want to do the story? Really? Fascinating. What do you think of WUA's story now? She's pretty range focused. Wait, which character? Yvonne or Gilberta? Because I've used both. I played both on the content creator server. I don't remember playing as Gilberta at all. I played a lot as Yvonne. I just didn't have fun with her. Which I think is fine, you know, different people like playing different characters. Driving an NTE improves when you upgrade your car and handling. Okay. I'm a light spender. I don't want to put any money in the game unless I see they do give... That's more than fine. The game's making a shit ton of money either way. Need to link your Twitch account to your perfect world to claim the beta key. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. There you go. Link your Twitch to your NTE account, and then you can redeem it. The story is great in terms of writing and visuals, don't get me wrong, but the start takes so long. I completely agree. I think it'd be great if they could kind of condense the beginning. That would be really cool. And kind of streamline it a little more, and maybe they will. Maybe they will over time, with all the success that they've encountered. It says in the notifications to bind your account, and then click on claim on the button, which highlights. Okay, there you go. I'm also free to play. That's totally fine. I'm also free to play. Completely free to play, man. I don't spend anything in any gacha games. Not worth it. I'm too poor too. Avumasu pretty much made an ult to start the story again. Damn, okay, cool. Cool. Is anyone here from NA2 and got into the beta? There are plenty of NA players that got into the beta, yeah. I'm not knocking the game, I do love playing it. I mean, what it sounds like is you're not attacking the game. It just sounds like you're voicing a criticism you have of it. There's nothing wrong with voicing criticisms. We're not here to attack anyone. I love a lot of games, but I also know a lot of games have a lot of issues. You know, that's totally fine. Absolutely nothing wrong with that acknowledgement. All right. Everyone's level 40. Fuck yeah, dude. Can we buy a new property? Is that what this is? That'd be sick. Why is there an exclamation point here? Oh, I can place down things. Yeah, never mind. Let's redeem our $600. Woo! 6 is free to play premium. Consider a complaining or bashing as if it's a competitive game. I get some competitive games could do better, but it takes time for the dev team, you know? Looks very ZZZ. That's, yeah, a lot of people say that. Man, there's been so much drama going around with NTE though. Holy shit. I keep getting tagged on shit. Like, Steaks, why aren't you covering all the drama about everything NTE is plagiarizing? I'm like... What? Like, I don't even know, dude. I don't even know what they're accused of plagiarizing this time. I just don't know. And then they're like, why didn't you cover the Duet Night Abyss plagiarizing Honkai Star Rail? I'm like, what? What drama? I haven't been keeping up with the game. I actually don't know. I know at first there was drama with the this character, how she had the same attack as Shangli Yao from Wuwa. I don't know what the new one is. I don't know what the new drama is. I actually have no idea at all. I know that people keep tagging me, but I just don't know, dude. Alright, so... Unlocks that account level 21. What can I do to actually get the quest? Or the XP? Fuck. Shit. Okay, I think it's the anomaly, right? I can do the anomalies? That'll get me XP? Yeah, let's do the Dragon Gate statue thing. Okay, so it's around here. Alright. Is it even juicy? I actually don't know. Base game dev treated tough. I just kind of feel weird trying this one out. I mean, you play it. If you don't like it, you know, you don't like it ultimately. What I'd suggest for anyone that's on the fence is if you are concerned that they might do what they did to Toph, just don't spend on it. Play the game, but just don't spend on it. You know, just wait. Just wait a little bit. And wait a month, wait a couple months, and if things look like they're going well, if things look like they're moving in the direction you'd like, then you can start spending. But that's if you're concerned that it might be going the same way. That way you don't have any issues. You don't, you're not caught unawares or off guard. Whoops. Hey, Paramore, what's up? You would get bashed for something, but there are people who praise Ananta. I just think people. I mean, Ananta did get a lot of criticism for plagiarism too, if you remember. They got criticism for plagiarizing Spider-Man, the Venom thing. They got plagiarized for plagiarizing Spider-Man, the animations for swinging. They got plagiarized for, or attacked for plagiarizing the Yakuza mechanics. Ananta got attacked a lot for plagiarism. Not to mix up plagiarism with innovate. Yeah, so that's a very, very valid point. People often claim plagiarism when it's often inspiration. Like Wuthering Waves has taken inspiration from Bayonetta, right? Devil May Cry. I mean, fuck. Punishing Gurraven had, Devil May Cry 5 collab. So, people like bashing in general, they really do. I don't really cover plagiarism as a topic because it's very hard. Like if you have some of the same attack strings and then partway through your attack strings are different, then that's not plagiarism. That's just, you know, maybe a style of fighting that more than one game utilizes. You know, like, does one game hold complete copyright to punch, punch, kick, jump? I don't know. I don't know, man. Like, let's say as an example, in a game, if you have a character that does a jump and then a backflip in the air, comes crashing down with like a falcon kick, and then does a double punch into an uppercut, then channels a flaming like Hadouken, and then afterwards does a peace sign, and then laughs maniacally, and then does a ground slam, and a game copies that one for one, all like 8 different attack strings in succession, that is plagiarism. But if you do, you know, like a punch and then the jumping into the air, then the backflip and the rising falcon kick thing back down to the ground, and then after that you like do sword slashes, and only like the first 2 or 3 strings of the animation were actually, you know, the same, then that's just, you know, using it as like a basis or inspiration. It's not necessarily plagiarizing it. It's a very big difference. Calling it plagiarism just doesn't make sense. How else said only Spider-Man games could swing around? Yeah, I know, that threw me as well, man. It's like, yo, more than Spider-Man can swing around the world, dude. High risk commissions. Wait, these aren't giving me any XP though, dude. How the fuck do I level? Nintendo seems to think they hold complete copyright over capture mechanics. I fucking hate that, dude. I actually genuinely fucking hate it. It's obnoxious how they think that they own rights to that. Oh wait, no, I don't want to do this again. Actually, maybe I do. Yeah, that was crazy. Second stop. Okay, yeah, we got this one. We got this one. We got this one. Oh. How's the game so far? I think it's fun. People love paying homage to Devil May Cry, having some iteration of Virgil's Judgment Cut. Yeah, exactly. Absolutely nothing wrong with taking inspiration from. There's absolutely nothing wrong with having some strings or animations that are similar.
Let's finish this.
It's when they're all the same, the entire animation and all the attack strings are the same, that it becomes an issue. Oh fuck, I have Mint in my party. That's not what I wanted! Wait, I gotta... I did not want to have mint. Characters.
Another new day. Hey, the
No, I
wind's
wanna-
picking-
How could I change my characters? There we go. Tubal, thank you. Play the beta the 20th. We'll have time to farm chests in the map for the XP. There are no chests in the map in NTE. You don't farm treasure chests out in the world. So what do you do?
Fight hero! Time for a change! Thunderbolt! Go! Nice work! Is an illusion! Trust me! Great! Let's fight as a family. It'll be fine soon. Catch your breath. I will see through the net. Heroes to the rescue! Nice work. Trust me. Let's finish this.
Fuck, only hit 2 of them. No, I hit 3. Okay. Can y'all get together, please, so I can AoE you effectively?
Let's fight as a family. Stabilize. I will. Awaken. Daffodil, I'll try to do as you taught. Here, this should help. Trust me. I'll handle this.
We're just in here and heal for a second.
No mercy. Let me take over. I will see through this. Let's finish this. The easy steps arrive. Everyone, follow my command. Nice work. Is an illusion.
And... yeah. Oh, shit, there's more!
Let's fight as a
Admittedly, very unexpected.
family. Let me be great.
Fuck.
This should help. I will see through the net. Let me take over.
Oh, can y'all please group together? I need a character that, like, has a mass pull. That could just pull up all these dudes at once, you know?
Let's finish.
Or, I mean, pull together all the dudes at once. I did not see the waves. No, I did not look at the side of the screen.
I will see.
That was my bad.
I'll do my best, Appraiser. Catch your breath.
Ooh, I get all you together. The hat girl has pull. Yo, I don't have the hat girl.
It'll be fine soon. Let me. I will. Let's finish this.
At least they've done it 2. So I can tactically fight the both at the same time. Never mind. Well, maybe I can pull this guy over here. Ult him. I added on a buff. 1. Will you react to the PlayStation State of Play? Probably not. I never watched the State of Play. It's super boring. I normally just wait and look at some of the trailers that have been posted to YouTube and shit. Okay, made it to 2 stars there too. You know what? That's fine. That's okay. Cool. What are these? Trading logs. Okay. Okay, well, that's not where you get XP. Fuck. How does one level at this juncture then? I'm literally fucking like 10 XP from leveling, dude. I just need like 200 XP. Where are the weekly bosses at? Actually, you know what? I can kill this anomaly over here. That'll get me the level up I need. Let's do that one. Easy. I've done all the missions that give XP that are not the quests you just find out in the street. But I can do the anomaly over here. That'll give me some of the XP I need.
That place is...
By the way, chat, if you want to win a beta key, make sure you watch over on Twitch, which you can do so by clicking this link right here. Come on over. Join in on the potential fun.
Hopping in.
All right, let's see. Whoop. That looked like it might have hurt a little bit. Holy shit. Okay. It's right over here. I think. Wait. Yeah, it's right there. Okay. Yo, Connor! Brother, thank you for the raid, man. How you doing? What's up? This is 2 hour clock. Reset after closing the stream. No, it does not. You can go to any content creator's stream. And, as long as you're watching it, then that's all you need to do to participate. You drive like I do in GTA fucking phenomenally? Yeah. Yeah, I know, man. I fucking know. I guess you could stop from the plunging attacks. Wait, you can stop what from plunging attacks? Can you be dead by falling in NTE? Oh, yeah, you can take fall damage. One of the disadvantages NTE, or disadvantages NTE has with coming up before Nanta is that they will try to one-up them. Yeah, so I think I've said this for as long as I can remember, chat. Competition breeds innovation. Ananta has continued to rise to meet NTE repeatedly. NTE announces a new thing, and Nanta comes out and says, we did it better. NTE releases new cool thing, and Nanta comes out and says, here, look what we did, but we did it even better. When Wuthering Waves launched, they were like, here, look what we did, and then they've continued to improve significantly. And Genshin and Hoyo have continued to adjust so they can meet the competition. So, Competition breeds innovation. I think Ananta will push NTE, and I think NTE will push Ananta. Wuwa has pushed Genshin, and I mean, Genshin doesn't really have much that they can do to push Wuwa, but other gacha games like Enfield will continue to push Wuwa. Azure Premier will push Wuwa. Maybe Hoyo will do something where, you know, Genshin is an actual threat, like in terms of graphics or features or something. I don't know. Are you the person? Are you the person I need to do for this thing? Yo, Sticks does not to have a female main character. It does, yeah. I was the first person to confirm that, actually, back at the Tokyo Game Show in 2025. Oh, it just keeps doing the same thing. Yep. Yo, how do I...
I knocked it over. I was just about to ask her to prepare another one.
Huh? Yo, how do I do this, though? I just want to do... I don't know, man. This... I don't know. The game still has severe FPS issues. I don't know how to do that. I can't figure out how to trigger it. Let's do this one then. We just need to do one more. That's it. Ananta does have gacha for skins and stuff. So, interestingly enough, when we were at TGS, we were there with Ryuku Sensei, Gacha Smack, Genizad, a lot of great content creator friends that we have. And we asked, we're like, does Ananta have gacha? They said, well, it doesn't have gacha for characters. And we said, okay, cool. Is it gonna have gacha for like outfits or like vehicles or other stuff like that? And they responded by saying, we're still currently like internally discussing it. And they're not gonna not have gacha. They just don't want to have it for characters. I'm curious how this will appeal to the GTA players too. Yeah, 100%. It's gonna be very interesting. That's all I need. I leveled up. Right? 21? Hello? Thank God. Okay, I'm 21. Now we can continue. But it's not with the story, just with the side story. So I guess let's continue with the side story here. Since there is no story left. I guess. Oh, we gotta open his letter? Fucking Tagedo, dude. Wanna play? Can we release? Soon. Where can you see that you got the key? If you're no longer moving up with the bar, then you should be able to claim it. And then you should connect your account to it, and then you should receive an email. Like, NTE is a good game. Having it for cartridges is bad. Make it for weapons or vehicles only. You know what the weird thing is? People love gacha more than not having gacha. It's crazy. No character building like relics and stuff. So the characters do have
Another new day.
They have arcs. Right? You can level them. You can ascend them. You can, you know, essentially, wait, this is more like breaking them through, and this is more like ascending, if I'm being honest. You know, they have arc effects as well. You have the console, where you equip these. They have 2-piece, 4-piece set bonuses. You have the modules that you can equip. They give you the set bonuses, and then the cartridges as well. They function like echoes from Wuwa, I think, more aptly. And then this is more like a weapon. So their weapon and then the gear. You like the thrill of having a character? Yep. They love the thrill of having gacha. What will the end game be like? Unfortunately, I got no idea. Fucking Tagedo.
What's the matter, Tagido?
Chad, this is the most hated character in the game. And he's an important part of literally all of it. I cannot stand this guy, man.
Debunk the urban legend of the Tomato Devil. The reward is a gem? Tagido seems really excited. Is he running low on pocket money again? Alright, I'll come with you then. You know where this Tomato Devil is?
Good day, appraiser. Tagido seems quite cheerful.
Tagido took a commission to deal with the Tomato Devil. He'll get a gem as a reward when it's done. We're about to head out.
Tagido's always had... I've heard things about this Tomato Devil myself lately. Word is that several Tomato 100 vending machines around bridge crossings and Illusion Town have been repeatedly damaged by an unknown anomaly. Multiple units are already out of order. Witnesses reported seeing strange lights and hearing low, eerie sounds during these incidents.
Tagedo is actually liked by a lot of people. On the contrary, every content creator I've talked to has stated that he is the worst part of the game and that his story, which is a focal point of the game, is the worst part of the game. When I took this sponsorship from NTE, I asked the community manager, I sent him a DM directly, and this is why I've done nothing but shit talk Tagedo. And I said, hey, I know you guys are paying me thousands of dollars to do this NTE sponsor for a video, 2 videos and multiple streams, but I need to stress this. I need to be able to freely talk about what I don't like about the game, specifically Tagedo, because no one I know likes Tagedo. I personally hate Tagedo. I think he's a waste of space, a waste of air, and a terrible character with a terrible storyline. Am I allowed to, in the sponsored things that you're having me do, say how shit he is as a part of the game? And then the community manager said, go for it. You stated a lot of people don't like Tagedo, so it is more than fine to express just how much hatred and disdain I have for him as a character. So I was like, cool. Awesome. So I can go ahead and say all the horrible things I want about him, and you're going to pay me to do that. They're cool with it. Absolutely cool with it. Because they know people don't like it. So in all my sponsored streams, I can say I fucking hate this character. He's a piece of shit. I wish it didn't exist. And that's because a lot of people feel the same way. And that's great, because maybe that means they'll listen and fucking reduce his screen time. This is how the annoying, they do have the DJ dude at the beginning, yeah. Why the main character NT look more like Renoa from Chaos Zero Nightmare? Yo, I know what you're saying. I do, yeah, I can see the resemblance. So like Paimon bad or just bad needs improvement? So Paimon's annoying because they essentially serve as like your voice. They repeat everything that's going on, and they don't allow for the character to, you know, integrate themselves into the story overall. You as a character actually do have a purpose in the story. You have a voice, you have a character and everything. What... Hey, what the fuck, man? No, I was attacking the... Tagedo, though, is just like, he has so many storylines that he's a central part of, and then he has an entire storyline that lasts fucking hours and hours, where he's like trying to romance his other little squirrel thing, and you have to help him out, and then he's like trying to escape the mafia, and then all the characters are pretending to be like mafia bosses and like hitmen and all this shit. It's just, holy shit, dude, it's just so bad. Like, just focus on expanding the characters that actually have good personalities, good traits, and good stories, and make them, you know, make people relate to them and bond with them and connect with them, rather than having Tagedo serve as a haha, that's so funny every 2 seconds. Why can't he just speak normally? Yeah. Paimon bad, not gonna lie. I mean, I think Tagedo is worse for a different reason, but I fucking hate him. I hate him. Okay. The message has disappeared, yeah. There's not a single redeeming quality about Tagedo as a character. Unless you're 4 years old and you like Sesame Street or the Teletubbies.
Tagido, this vending machine seems untouched. The tomato devil probably hasn't been here yet.
Tagi, Tagi. Tagi, Tagi.
Sure.
This is Abby Boy rarely takes up screen time. Yeah, he's there for a couple minutes and then they just disappear for the rest of the patch. Just get the gun and end that thing. Yo, I wish I could, man. I wish I could. I also wish they'd do away with the Genshin era climbing and allow for you to properly wall run. Outside of Paimon 2.0, how are you liking the game? I think the game is good in every aspect except for the climbing still. I still think that needs to be fixed. Tagedo, who's a horrible character, and the driving definitely needs improvement for mouse and keyboard. But that's it. Everything else has been really good so far. No complaints. Did you like the story after Tagedo? I think the story's decent. I don't think it's great, but it is a 1.0 story. So you have to take that into consideration. I think in terms of 1.0 story, it's a solid story.
Huh? How can that be? I thought it was an anomaly.
Is that how you climb walls? Yes.
Word is they're being
Let me show you after this, Khalid. So, chat, for those of you that haven't seen the gameplay, the climbing of NTE, and this is actually something I stressed to them in the last beta, and the beta before that, and the beta before that, and at Tokyo Game Show, and at Gamescom. So this is how you climb walls in the game. Okay, this is how you wall run. That's how you wall run. So there's no permanent wall run where you just wall run all the way up, except for this character. So this character is the first limited banner character in the game, the Ichidaime. And she, like everyone else, climbs walls with the small little jump hop. But if you use her special ability, you can wall run. This is her unique ability. That's her unique ability that is tied only to her. No other character can wall run, and her wall run lasts several seconds and is usable only by her. But she is a limited character. She's a 100% limited character. You can only get her from the banner, which means if you do not pull for her at launch, you will not have a wall running character. But that did in fact gate wall running behind a paid character. And I stated I did not think that was good for them, or that was a good idea, and all characters should be able to wall run. She's mandatory. She does feel like it. And there is the dog guy that turns into like a shadow or like sucks into another world reality and can travel underground for several seconds. That can kind of do it too. Yeah, Sea West. She's an exploration character, pretty much.
A TB anomaly?
Yes, you can use the... Yeah, you can turn to the wolf
Go
guy.
play ad somewhere else.
Hello.
Oh, I see. You're also here for the Tomato Devil.
I don't like the
mission.
thought you have to pull her to wall run. Neither do I.
Tell me what you know about the Tomato Devil?
Hey now, we're all hunters here. Asking for free intel right off the bat? We're after the bounty, not friendship. This is business.
Hey, they look pretty fresh. Let's not give them a hard time.
Pull the bike, chick, and Genshin
We're not getting this
are inspiration
done
his ass equals type of
Might as
behavior in
well
this
tell
game.
them what we know, right?
That's what I stated.
Is the commission difficult?
They're happy with the
There are many rumors
wall running
about the
gated behind the
tomato.
character, though.
The earliest version tells
I
us
know when
tomato
people
was
actually
used
play
to
it
be
and they
made into
realize
jelly.
that's a thing,
It turned into an
the
anomaly
upset on
and
social media is going to be enormous.
Ever since that day on Arknights, an evil tomato with a red
Animals, what's
ball
up, man? How you
along
doing?
The road, swallowing up any passersby in one gulp. Several people have already been attacked. If you don't want to get caught,
Hey,
raise
Lazy,
your
how are you doing?
It'll spit you right back out if it tastes
Go
garbage.
check out the PlayStation State of Play. No, Mrs. 6 is going to be raiding,
After
so I'm
the
going to be,
story spread, there were indeed fewer people
in about 3
wandering
hours, I'm going to be
around
working
the
out, chat.
But it wasn't long before nearby vending machines started getting destroyed.
The poor guy was so scared he fainted.
It even made the news. For days, the bagel, they say the tomato anomaly was just taking revenge on the vending machines because it was angry about humans turning its friends into jelly.
Some posts theorized that it deliberately lurked near vending machines, knowing that tomato jelly lovers would show up there sooner or later. And it will.
This anomaly's been quite the hot topic lately. The high bounties attracted some people to stake out at night. They've
Hey, dude, I'm
even
doing
managed
good.
to snap
I'm
some
doing good.
photos.
You mentioned
Yo,
the
Snook,
commission
what's
can't
up,
become
brother? How you doing? I'm doing good.
Have something to do with those photos?
Saikuno's voice actor? Wait, is he in the
All right,
game?
all right. I'm feeling generous today. I'll tell you, the tomato
Snook, did you get
isn't
into the
an
game?
anomaly in the first place.
Word is, it's someone from ETD in the BAC.
You did nice. What are you
We're anomaly
thinking?
hunters, not people hunters.
Right now,
If it's a
tell me
person
in
who
chat,
bleeds,
what are the
there's
3
nothing
things you
to
like
do
the
about
most and the 3 things you
Not to
dislike the
mention-
most?
It's with the
Be
most
constructive.
terrifying division of the BAC.
Like, you love the voice acting, you love the graphical style, you love the combat, you hate Tagedo, you hate Tagedo, and you hate Tagedo.
There's no
Like
way
that as an
BAC
example.
personnel would damage public
Hit me with the 3 best and worst. Let's
Hey,
go.
who knows? Maybe the stress got to them and they needed to blow off some steam. Can't rule anything out.
And from what I've heard, the ETD is full of weirdos, even hardened criminals. Wouldn't surprise me one bit if they really were behind this.
The
Okay.
incidents have been going on for quite a while now, and the BAC
I see what you mean about the
hasn't
little
been
robot guy. It's like a robot with When's the beta ending? The
Yeah, we
20th.
looked into several
The
vandalized
20th.
vending machines.
Supposedly.
They all show clear signs of human tampering just like this one. So to conclude, this commission's a dead end. We will be picking up other jobs.
Looks exactly like Wuwa. They didn't put any effort into the graphical style. I think the game looks very different to
Thank you
Wuwa.
for the intel.
I do. I don't actually think the game looks really very similar to Wuwa. Like the most, number 1, no 50-50. Yeah, the gacha is fantastic. Gacha is definitely fantastic.
Let's check out the other
Dupe's
vending
Toggleable,
machines.
that's also fantastic.
You're
Yep.
feeding yourself to
Graphics, 3 graphics. Okay, dislike Tagedo, Tagedo,
Still
Tagedo.
sense
Thank you,
traces of
Snoop.
anomaly energy
I do not
lingering
know
around
anyone that
that
fucking likes
vending
Tagedo.
machine.
Why is he here? Exactly. Mrs. Sixty could have hired to do Tagedo chat. See? The NPCs look pretty good. No, they do, yeah. A lot of the game looks really good. But fuck Tagedo, dude. Every time he's there, I just want to... You know, I just want to drop him into a bathtub. You know what I mean? Huh? Yes. And he'll go... if you drop him in. That'll be the end of that. End that thing for real. Like, this is genuinely the only bad thing about the game. Just this character right here. Remove him. Oh my god, it's such a better game. Like, in every way. Yeah, Snook. I want to throw Tageto into lava and I haven't even played the game or gotten into the beta. Reminds me of the hate of the owl dude. I fucking hate Andre in Arknights Endfield chat. I hate him. I hate Andre. I think he's cute. Shut the fuck up, animals.
What's wrong, Tageto?
It's Paimon V2. Right? Just like, this guy, please, for the love of God, reduce his screen time by 98%. The sexual tension between me and a shotgun is really getting tense. This thing cannot be real with this abomination. Utterly ridiculous. Andre's I don't like Andre. He's not horrifically annoying like this. I just don't like him as a character. Okay, Lacrimose is adorable though. Please, for the love of God, throw Tageto into a pool of lava. If we were only so lucky. The person who voiced Tageto would be having nightmares for real. He thinks he's the main character? He does. Andre's a good burp grandpa. You're just being a hater. No. Andre's like, hey guys, how are you doing today? I need you. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. It's already annoying for me. The Tageto. Yep. Andre is a nerfed Paimon. Yeah. Like, look at that entire multi-minute pre-rendered cutscene. Just to have Tageto jump and bounce around. You could have did something epic with a really cool looking character, Shad, that people actually liked.
So she works with Captain Baitung and Lieutenant...
Like Captain Baitung. They say senpai, localization team, why? Wait, you don't like when they say senpai? No, isn't this supposed to be like a Chinese urban? Is there a variant of senpai for China? Andre yaps a lot, but isn't as annoying as Tageto. True. Yeah, Andre's annoying. He is. Andre's annoying, but Tageto is atrocious. Again, like I said, and I will say this over and over. He's the one horrible thing about the game. And what the fuck was that? How do I do it again? I can't do it. And that's why the community manager told me it was okay for me and my sponsored content to say exactly how shit Tageto is as a character.
Amount of sweet in a blitz. Plenty of flavors for you to choose from. Fresh or creamy, we got them all.
I like both fresh and creamy. The family bucket. Let's go. This is a max graphics? Yes. The jump was stronger. Things floating. With Stranger Things. Yeah. Clip that? Yeah, please do. Lacrimosa's playstyle is really cool. Lacrimosa is adorable. Who's your favorite playable character? Honestly.
Alright, what's our plan?
Let's head back.
She is insane in terms of combat style. I love her chain combat. Oh, I did not mean to attack the car. I'm so sorry. I love how she utilizes chains and her dual katanas. It's sick, dude. Her combat style is, I think, better than everyone else in game. Wait, no one's in the car. That means I can take it. Never mind, that was a bad idea. The cops want me. The popo are chasing me. Okay, how do I could just run into a store. Hold on, I got this. I can do this very quickly. There's the store. Okay, I can't run in there though. Wait, the Popo haven't come yet. Wait, there's a store here somewhere. There's gotta be. Okay, here's the store. I'll just run it here. Ooh, wait, there are mini games in here. Ooh, it's an arcade. Can I play this? Oh, that's just a shame. What's gonna be Daffodil or Juan? Juan has some big ass fucking hats. Big ass hats, dude. How does he eat? His head isn't a TV? That's a very good question. I actually don't know. This is a 5-star character. Yeah, max priority character. Need for Speed. The NPC characters look cartoonish, which is fine. I'm actually glad that it took a different aesthetic to games like Wuwa or Arknights Endfield. Yeah, her ultimate's sick.
Hungry.
Yo, Andy, what's up?
Jelly. Senpai, wait up! You gotta pay first! You can't just take it! Huh? Senpai tends to have these little accidents sometimes. Lacrimosa didn't mean to. I kind of get why the public misunderstood now. We'll pay. We'll pay for everything later, I promise.
Oh shit, okay.
Did the tomato devil get angry?
The Tomato Devil.
Attacked people before.
Maybe it thinks Lacrimosa stole its job.
Players run away. Jump down. Leave it to me. Apologize. Turn it the bad guy. Leave it to me, Nick.
Well, I can throw tomatoes? Eat my tomatoes, bitch! Fucking tomato! Tomato! I don't think that was a tomato though. I think it was a lollipop.
Leave it to me, Mint.
I kind of want to see Lacrimosa's ult, actually. Now that I think about it. Oh. Okay. Does NTE have a page on PS5 now? Okay, sick. Are you fighting a boss in an alleyway? Yes, I am. Easy. Just because who has the biggest assets in the game? Let me show you the characters here.
How could they do this? It's those two guys.
No, Mint.
If Senpai went alone,
Let me show you the characters.
she might get into more trouble.
Game will be out very soon. I can't discuss it, but you're not wrong. It very well might be out soon. So these are the characters. Khalid.
Wanna join the amazing Kaluchis?
We have, oh, well, there's
As long as I'm watching your
Nanalie,
you won't have to
who has some
worry
cute
about
outfits. You know, that's a cute outfit. That's a cute outfit. This admittedly is not a cute outfit, but This is a cute outfit. We have Daffodil here. I think that's her name, right? Her name's Daffodil. Who's, you know, super hot. She has some pretty big assets. You have the little boy. You have the little Chi-Chi girl. Who actually has a cute outfit too. You have Mint, who's pretty damn big. She also has some cute outfits. You have the dog guy, who does not have any outfits. By the way, chat, he also does not have any outfits. There's the cute, I think like 4-star girl. There's the generic, you know, generic Dave over here. We have Lacrimosa, who's super cute. She also has really cute outfits. We have Fadia over here, who definitely has some big assets, and also has some outfits. I mean, look, like fucking A, dude. Then we have Hotori, who has actually just average kind of assets, but she's a phenomenal looking character with also an outfit.
Pleasure working with you.
We have Jiwon, who also has pretty big assets and also has outfits where they emphasize not only her assets but her ass. It's too.
Go ahead.
We have the only 5-star or 6-star whatever guy in the game who has no outfit, unfortunately. We have Hathor, who admittedly has some decent sized assets but not the biggest. And then we have, I forget her name,
Free after work.
but she's adorable. But as you can see, most of the females have outfits. None of the guys do. Unfortunately. Perfect balance between cute and hot. Yes, the pajama outfit on Mint is holy right. When will Global be released? Good question. All the dudes don't have outfits. Very true. Very true. Did the stream just rewind? Not that I'm aware of. Hope you're not disrespecting my boy Tagedo. Not at all. No, he disrespects himself just by existing. Oh, we actually got some polls to do. Cool. All right. Let's go. Let's do our polls. Justice for dudes and the dog. Okay, good. Glad it's just you. I mean, like, I know it sucks that it is you, but glad it's just you and not me. I'd be much worse if it were me. One, what's up? How you doing? Gamba time. Gamba time? No, it's disappointment time. Which is every morning for Mrs. Stinks when she has to wake up next to me. Oh my god. I just cannot stop getting that little boy. Ugh. Gambling with gambling. Hopefully the game gacha system doesn't need a guide. The gacha is very easy. You have a guarantee at 90. So just keep pulling until you hit 90. The guarantee carries over, so there's no issue with that. Okay, I'm just skip this now. Let's go. Let's see what I get. Ooh, oh! I got nothing. Okay. 10 pull. Ooh, I got nothing. Okay, next 10 pull. Oh, here we go. My S was a... Okay, a 1 pull. Okay, cool, gotcha. Ooh, ooh. That took a long time. Yo! I got a new character. Yes, I wanted her so desperately. So fucking desperately, chat.
The human heart
Wait.
are often harder to measure than the price of
Did
a
she pretend
transaction.
to shoot you with her finger guns and then it spawned on the spot? Was that a bug or was that how it was supposed to be? My favorite female character? Yeah, buddy. You love her skin? Yep. It's so soft and supple and feels great when rubbed up against you. 100%, man. Smash, pew pew. I'm so glad I got G1. Now I could finally get rid of the main character. About fucking time.
What should we do today?
Get rid of you, that's for sure.
Pleasure working with you.
Oh yeah, buddy. Oh shit, I don't think I have the items to level her up effectively. I was never that deep into the gacha community, but after getting into NTE, I got a bit deeper into it, and man, the tribalism's crazy. I see so many people hating on NTE and saying it's just a game to play in the meantime for Ananta or just another generic gacha game. It's nuts. Well, Hex, welcome to Gacha, where if you play a game, everyone hates you for playing a game. If you like a game, everyone hates you for liking a game. And if you don't play the game that everyone else in the community likes, then you're just a hater, your opinion isn't valid, and you're an idiot. Gacha tribalism. Like, I made a tweet months ago after playing NTE and Ananta at Tokyo Game Show 2025 with Mrs. Sticks when we're flown out there, and I said, I don't care. I had fun in NTE. I had fun in Ananta. I'm gonna play both at launch. I'm gonna enjoy both. The amount of hate I got in the comment section, like from Ananta fans saying, Ananta's gonna bury NTE. NTE sucks. There's no way anyone's gonna play that. And then the NTE players came in, or fans came in saying, no, NTE's gonna body Ananta, bro. Ananta's a fake game. It's not even real. I'm like, y'all, thank you so much for the engagement. I appreciate it, but y'all are a bunch of fucking idiots. None of you have played either game yet. But sure, carry on.
$10 say they play both.
Yeah, $10 says they probably end up playing both. You're just chilling in Chaos Zero Nightmare? I know, right? I'm just chilling, having fun in everything, man. Like, you know, when I started doing positive videos on Arknights Endfield, how many Wuwa Genshin players came in saying Enfield was dead on arrival, and now that it's done good, all my positive Enfield videos are at 95 to 96% like ratios, with everyone saying, yeah, the game's great. You know how I did so many positive videos on Wuthering Waves and all the Genshin players came in and shat all over it? I guarantee you, when I do positive videos on NTE and Silver Palace, people are going to come in from Arknights Endfield, Wuwa, and Genshin communities all saying those games suck. When I do a positive video on Azure Premilia, same thing's going to happen. Like, the world of gacha games. That's okay, Hex. Just go onto YouTube and you can, like, play it back there if you want to. People thinking that two games in the same category cannot exist. I know, it's crazy. Our glorious nation versus their barbaric wasteland, basically gacha tribalism. I play both. I like both. I know. I play Enfield and Wuwa. I fucking love both. They're two of my favorite gacha games. I also play Nikke, Arknights, Path to Nowhere, Guardian Tales, Punishing Gray Raven. Like, I don't know, man. I like them all. As Supremely gets a beta test this year. I hope so. People hate just to hate. I know. By the way, chat. Speaking of Wuwa.
Lacrimosa hungry.
Hold on. Let me give me a second.
Jelly.
Maybe we could find a working vending machine nearby.
Tagido. Tagido.
So I'm tabbed out for a second. All I hear is Tagido. Holy shit, that's annoying.
Tagido.
No, shut up! What is going on? Okay, thank God. It's over. Is the club out? Yeah, the club for DK is out. Alright, chat. Who here is a Wuthering Waves fan? Who here loves playing Wuthering Waves? What would you all rate 3.1 out of 10? The reason I'm asking is, earlier today, there was a thread made over, and I was tagged with regards to this over on Twitter as well, but there was a Reddit thread made over on our subreddit, which y'all should be a member of if you're not already, titled, Wuthering Waves is the most streamed gacha game ever in China, which is a bold statement. Wuwa being the most streamed gacha game in the history of gacha game streaming within China itself. more popular than any other gacha game out there. And once again, I do want to stress, I say this all the time, I do not want to engage in gacha tribalism, and I'm not here to say this game is better than that game or that game is inferior to this game, but I think when large milestones like this are made, it's worth pointing out. Just like I posted a video on Arknights Endfield earlier that I'm sure some fans in some communities were not too happy with, where I went over how the game just keeps winning, how the public perception of the game has increased quite significantly. It won the Player's Choice Award for January 2026 as the PlayStation Network, or the PlayStation Blog's top new game. But kudos where kudos is due. A new accomplishment for gacha, I think, as a whole. Yo, I saw a lot of 9+s for Wuwa. You just watched that video? Nice. I appreciate that. Here is the Reddit thread. And then in the comment section here, there was an interview with Solon Lee himself. And then... And chat, this does not happen very often. It does not happen often at all. When a gacha game releases a character, typically what happens is the game spikes up. And then over a day or two, they make the bulk of their revenue. And then afterwards, the revenue drops back down and they fall from position number 1 to like 4, 8, 10. But Wuthering Waves, we're what? Weeks into the patch now? Actually still holds the number 1 position in Japan. In Japan, that's crazy. This late into Imet's banner cycle. That is largely unheard of, and goes to show the popularity of the game still this late into the patch. I have a question for you, Six, if you don't mind answering. The Gacha NTE right now is final, right? It is. Everything in the game that you see right now is pretty much final. This is the final version of the beta test. It beat Neo 3. It beat Dragon Quest 7 Reimagined. Yeah, it beat every other game here listed right now. And that, again, is an accomplishment and a half. Here is an interview that was had... Yeah, here is an interview that was had with Solon Lee. Thank you for playing my game, Wuthering Waves, exploring game creation under the Unreal Engine. When you think of Unreal Engine, what comes to mind? Very, very laggy games with a lot of FPS drops. That's what comes to mind for me. A few days ago at the Epic Games Shanghai office, I met the producers of Clair Obscur, Expedition 33, and Wuthering Waves. Whoa, one of the best RPG releases of the last several years, and one of the best gacha game releases of the last several years. God damn. That's impressive. Was it worried the rates were boosted because the devs wanted people to get the most out of the beta? Thanks for answering. Absolutely. Both games are developed and based on Unreal Engine, and they share the stories behind their game creation. My biggest takeaway was that, while a great game stems from a producer's emotional expression, its realization relies on the escort of technology. Let's turn to the interview scene and listen once more to their unique insights on game development. So this is specifically, I guess we're gonna look at Wuwa's. Maybe they'll touch on the optimization of the game and how they plan on optimizing the game better. The fact that it's still there is crazy. Usually it spikes up on the first day, then drops, but having staying power is crazy. I know, that's what it's largely unheard of, yeah. Bill Clifford, the VP and GM of Unreal Engine 5 at Epic Games, with Wuthering Waves, they use many complex artistic techniques to present this anime style, and it has one of the most beautiful anime aesthetics in gacha chat. It is truly outstanding. They're among the first companies to create a role-playing game in an open world that is also cross-platform, which is another incredible feat. They are among the first companies to create an open-world RPG that's... I mean, yo, like, I'm all for glazing kudo when they deserve it. Maybe they mean one of the first companies to create a role-playing game in an open world that's cross-platform on Unreal Engine. Maybe that's what they mean. Maybe that's what they mean. I'm gonna give them a benefit of the doubt here and assume that they meant on Unreal Engine. They didn't express this, but I'm assuming they meant Unreal Engine. But come on, like I'll glaze games when I think they deserve it, but they are not one of the first companies to create an open world RPG, okay? Okay, that's a little bit meat riding. It is. Yeah, Genshin's on Unity, exactly. So that's why I said I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna assume here they meant built on Unreal Engine. They introduced console level graphics. That's true. And combat systems, well, actually a lot better than console level graphics if you look at a lot of the crap that's released nowadays, while maintaining a consistent update frequency. Furthermore, as they adopted and integrate new Unreal Engine technologies into the game, the experience is continuously enhanced. It is a truly inspiring success story. Solon Lee stated, "We have grown alongside the updates of the Unreal Engine, including the release of Unreal Engine 5. Throughout the process, we've been able to learn from Unreal Engine's updates. When Unreal Engine 5 was released, it introduced many new technical features, especially ray tracing." Yo, when that was implemented, though, into WoW and into games, damn. Everyone currently praises the ray tracing effects in WoW, which is actually due to the continuous updates of the engine. We found those highlights and ported them over in Unreal Engine 4.26. During this process, our engineers were learning the logic of the engine, following its updates, and developing an engineering mindset and a way of creating visual effects. So, my biggest personal takeaway is that choosing a top-tier engine doesn't just make the game better, it makes us better in the process. Punishing Grey Raven was developed on the Unity platform. Yo, I actually had no idea Punishing Grey Raven was built on the same platform as Genshin Impact. Oh, crap. That is also cross-platform, they mean, perhaps? Well, the cross-platform is also not true, because you have Genshin Impact, which came out before it as well. So, while Wuthering Waves is based on Unreal, what was the reasoning behind this change at the time? Psychologically, we don't have a heavy dependence. We don't feel that just because we've used Unity, we must continue using it. We're a bit more pragmatic. When we were about to start Wuthering Waves, we clearly knew we wanted to make an open world. Unreal Engine obviously offers more support for open worlds. We felt that standing on the shoulders of giants to make a game that was definitely a more practical decision. At that time, we could also sense that most engineers in the industry had an aspiration towards Unreal Engine. Chat, what do you guys prefer? Do you guys prefer Unreal Engine, or do you prefer Unity as a game engine? Your top 5 February Gacha games include... I'll have a video on the games I'm playing in February, probably in the next few days. Wuthering Waves has been live for a year and a half. Dude, it's already been a year and a half. That's crazy. They probably meant on Unreal Engine. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. At this stage, could use a short summary or a few words to introduce Wuthering Waves to players. I could think of a few, but I know it would upset a couple communities. We don't want to engage in tribalism here, okay? Let's not make comparisons to other games, even though it would be the perfect opportunity to. Wuthering Waves is a game that strives to continuously create resonance with players. From the excitement and design of the action, which is always top tier, to the script writing, which has gotten incredible, and performances from the voice actors and the characters, yes. We strive to find and highlight segments or moments in every version that could trigger internal resonance, touch the heart, or make players scream with excitement. Yo, and that is, has never been more apparent than after playing through 3.1. God damn. Definitely. This is actually a creative consensus our team has slowly formed over the past year. When we find that moment in a version and we ourselves scream for it, we feel that there is a high probability that when the version is released, it will be recognized by the users. Because the most important thing about a game is that it must be fun. As developers, we often think about what kind of game qualifies as fun. Very good point. You have engaging combat that has a purpose with unique character skill sets, unique character animations. You have great looking characters, and you have an actual goal for a player to achieve. That's it. Like they set out to achieve that goal, and you always give them something new to aspire to, I think. What is a fun game? One point I could think of right now is that the rules should be as simple as possible. As soon as you start, after 2 slashes or casting a skill, you should feel, wow, that was so cool. I mean, that is very much WoW. That is very much so WoW. Yep, WoW 100%, man. I want to do it again. Wow, so cool. Specifically for action games, the fun is often hidden in very small granularities. For example, if you compare two different games where you're just running around and jumping, the running in some game feels fun. Why? It might just be because the grip is better, the animation swing feels better, or it gives you a sense of gravity or momentum. Actually, let me refine this answer a little bit, chat. If you compare two different games where you're just running and jumping. So if you run in Wuthering Waves, when you sprint, you do not consume stamina. So that makes it a lot more fun to run in. In certain other games, when you run, you do consume stamina. And when you consume stamina to run and to sprint, it makes sprinting and makes traversal and exploration less fun. So by removing the stamina for sprinting, you have a more fun game, a more fun traversal experience, more fun navigational experience. There you go. I just easily fine-tuned that for you. Refined it very easily. Let me give you another example. When you have a giant tower or a wall you have to climb, and certain games have you only be able to climb it slowly with your hands and feet, and other games provide you options to climb it, whether through shooting a grapple and being able to procedurally make your way up there, whether they allow for you to climb up it, they give you a jetpack to boost yourself up it faster. These are all fun, very fun aspects of a game, whereas just climbing a game is not. There you go. I just like dumbed it down into the most like primal basic answer you could give. I'm not trying to walk. I'm glad who has unlimited stamina for running. Same here, Hex. Same here. Stamina for running is mad. I know, I hate it, dude. Whether a point in a game is fun can be subjective. But stamina inhibiting your ability to sprint, I don't think anyone is like, that is what I want in my game. I want to have limited options. For me, there are a few games that have a significant influence on my work. One is definitely Nier. We've all seen that in WoW, definitely. We're making Bayonetta and Devil May Cry 2. When we're making Punishing Grey Raven in the early days, we were very inspired by Nier. In a shocking turn of events, Punishing Grey Raven was inspired by Nier. When Devil May Cry 5 came out, I told you, Devil May Cry. It gave us a lot of new inspiration for our combat system. Death Stranding is indeed one of my personal favorite games from recent years. When Elden Ring was released, it also gave us a very strong impression and touched us deeply. Yo, they're gonna implement some Elden Ring aesthetics into the game? Okay, cool. You can really see that Huang Long was designed for running, Rinasida for flying, and Laha Roy for the bike. Yeah, I know, which is very cool that they took the time to actually, like, put forethought into that. Nier is great. It really is. It genuinely is. The project for Wuthering Waves started in the first half of 2020. At that time, there were very few open world action games on the market because most action games back then were stage-based, linear, hub-based. All excellent action games required very tight level design. Later, Elden Ring came out, and experiencing it gave us a strong resonance. We felt that action games definitely have potential in an open world, and we believe it should be that way. I mean, we had what, like Breath of the Wild. We had Horizon Zero Dawn. Honestly, they're the only two that come to mind immediately. We already have Scar boss fight is a one-to-one copy of an Elden Ring boss. How could basically a god, a character that can kill monsters in seconds, have stamina? Right? God damn. A message to the players. I am grateful, truly grateful rather, not just grateful, truly grateful that so many players like Wuthering Waves. So many. Millions, tens of millions all around the world. It is because of everyone's love, whether it's encouragement or criticism, that we're given a lot of motivation to maintain our continuous passion to make our game better. I believe the only way we can give back to the players who like Kudo and Wuthering Waves is by producing better and better versions and content and making more and more great games. And 3.1 chat has achieved that. They really freaking have. I could smell people gonna be hating. They are. There will always be people hating on everything. Any kind of success triggers hate from people that do not have that success. Happy New Year and thank you for playing my game. That's actually incredible. God damn. That genuinely, like, that is so cool. Wuwa 3.1, and okay, this is one of the things that we're linked to again. This was the actual original point of the Reddit thread. Wuthering Waves 3.1 is insanely popular in China right now. A content creator sets a new gacha game live streaming record on Bilibili with over 221,000 concurrent viewers. A Wuthering Waves streamer set a live streaming record on Bilibili for a gacha game. Any gacha game in the history of the genre, with over 221,000 concurrent viewers watching them play the game. Oh my god. That is actually insane. Imagine having 220,000 people wanting to see your reaction to the game. Damn. Dude, damn, yeah. I'm at a loss for words, man. That's insane. Who is the streamer? I actually have no idea. It's in Chinese up there. I can't tell who it is. Damn, dude. Okay, a big English. Ooh, English is so hard. Blah, blah, blah. A big advantage of a storytelling style is, again, its presentation. That's true. That's true. The presentation of 3.1 was phenomenal. The story went viral on Chinese social media. The lead writer even got an exclusive interview. The lead writer got an exclusive interview, which never happens in Wuwa. Okay. Kudo was confident the patch would land well, but I don't think they quite expected the influx of new interest. Otherwise, there'd be a new player event with 3.1. That's true. They were so confident that Gigok outright stated for content creator promotion, all they gave was a document that says enjoy the game, no direction on what to say, what to show, or what to say. Not even links to Kudo or Wuwa websites were required to be put on the streamers. So I've actually talked about this repeatedly, chat, over the course of, I don't know, a year and a half, 2 years now. For all my sponsors, for Wuthering Waves and my sponsors for Punishing Graven, they always state that there is no direction to follow. They just let you play it and let you stream it and let you do your video however you want. So when Punishing Graven was originally releasing their PC client, Kudo reached out to me. They said they wanted me to stream and then do a dedicated video sponsor. They paid me $2,500 up front for this. That's a lot of money. And all I had to do was document essentially my experience in the game and my thoughts on the PC client. And I said, okay, cool. Like, what do you want me to showcase? They said, whatever you want. And I was like, okay, do you have a brief with, anything you want me to touch on? They said, nope, just say whatever you want, do whatever you want. And I was like, oh, so, like, it doesn't matter at all what I say. If I have criticisms, you're fine, like, with me just saying whatever. And like, we believe that you as a content creator are, or should be allowed to, critique anything you want. We do have one stipulation when it comes to your feedback in your video, and that is that when or if you happen to say that something in the PC client is not good, you have to give reasoning for it. So if you think that the entirety of Punishing Graven is bad, you could say Punishing Graven is a 0 out of 10, is a terrible game, and I would not advise any of my viewers play it, ever. And the reason I think that is because, the story is presented terribly. The graphical fidelity is really bad. The action combat really just doesn't hit for me, or, doesn't have any, like, impact, and the voice acting is bad. And as long as I go through it bit by bit and document in detail why I feel the way I do negatively, then I do not have to worry at all. They didn't even give me, they didn't have me send the video. They just said, when I'm done, go and post it. That was it. That was it. So, that has been my experience with them every time. They've sponsored me a dozen times for Wuwa, and, probably, 7-8 times for Punishing Graven. They never give you direction other than, with Wuwa, they're just like, try out the new character and have fun with the new character. And I'm like, cool. Awesome. So that has been my experience with Kudo for Wuwa. That has been my experience with Kudo for Punishing Graven. So I completely believe Gigok here, where he states they gave him no direction whatsoever. They believe and have faith in the content creators covering their game. They're willing to pay them a lot of money just to play the game and showcase how their, like, genuine raw reactions, which I think is really, really good. No, they better not use that out of context. But that is a phenomenal achievement. Goddamn. I really do think so. Wait, is there anything else to take a look at here? Let's see. Star Sand Island. That looks so weird. Wait, no, there was a gacha game that I actually wanted to take a look at. Fuck, what was its name? Oh shit, chat. Oh no. Genesis War. There you go. Do you hope Tagada won't be in other versions? Yes. Isn't NTE following the same path with sponsors too, allowing you to say criticism and whatnot? Actually, yeah. Yeah, genuinely, yeah. So with Neverness to Everness, chat, I've been sponsored 9 times now, I think. And most of the sponsors, I haven't even needed to send a draft in for. I just send it to the community manager. He says, sorry, I let the community manager know that the video is ready. I sent him that like confirmation, and he says go ahead and post. NTE's devs have been fantastic. Arknights Endfield's devs have been fantastic. I've had no issues, no direction at all from literally any of them. Like, they're sponsoring me, chat, for the, I think it's the 19th or the 21st. And you know what they said? They said, we're going to pay you a bunch of money. All you need to do is use Yvonne and Gilberta, like, show Yvonne, and just do the new endgame game mode. That's it. And I'm like, oh, okay. Cool. Yeah. Are you still playing Epic 7? I am. I'll probably be playing that Snowbreak into this month as well. I've just been really busy with Arknights Endfield and NTE. So it kind of got pushed back a little bit. Yep. Put people in the story that usually don't self-insert in a real touchy way. Yep, they did. Yeah. 9 NTE sponsors. I've done 6 or 7 Arknights Endfield sponsors in the last 2 months. I've done 9 NTE sponsors in the last 3 months. Yeah, they're pushing hard, man. What can I say? I have a great working relationship with the Arknights Endfield devs, the Wuthering Waves devs, the Ananta devs, and the Chaos Zero Nightmare devs, and the Neverness to Everness devs. When's NTE's fully out of beta? I can't say. I'm under an NDA. You try the new Enfield endgame? They're sponsoring me to try it out in several days, so I'll be streaming it. Yep. Yep. Right, chat, we're going to take a look at a new game. Let me open this real quick. Never thought much about how games sponsor people, but NTE has made me really impressed on how they did it. It's really smart to sponsor a lot of VTubers and the like. Yep. They've done fantastic. They have done a great job with marketing NTE. I do think they have one flaw with it, though. And that is that they have been marketing it as GTA anime, like anime GTA, when the reality is the game is probably won't appeal to the GTA crowd. So I think it's going to be way more anime than it is GTA, or it is way more anime than it is GTA. So, all right, chat. Here we go. You ready? What is the most anticipated gacha game for you all right now? What game are you looking forward to more than any other gacha game? A new gacha game was just announced. A gacha game that is supposedly a Korean 3D strategy RPG with global pre-registrations already open. The Play of Genesis. Apparently, I don't know if there are many of you that knew what Arkland was. This was actually a game that I had covered quite a bit. I was very excited for it. It was also a Korean strategy RPG. Why is she moaning in the background? That's super awkward. But this had, like, the characters for this game were so good. I was so excited to play this game, but it never launched. Like, I don't think it ever fully launched out of Korea, which blew my freaking mind. I was so depressed, dude. You're excited for Ananta and Ashbrillia, okay. A Nemo. We don't know, the gacha for a Nemo yet. It's like, we'll have to wait and see how they, or if they implement gacha into a Nemo. Mrs. Six has been playing a lot of Anemo, though. Silver Palace? Okay. Y'all excited for Silver Palace? This game, though, is supposedly, according to Reddit, going to fill the void left by Arkland. Genesis War, done by Line Games. Wait, isn't Line Games Chinese studio? No, Japanese? What have they done so far? Hello Kitty Friends. Okay. Wait, Genesis War? Oh, wait, that's this. Okay. That's what it's called. I thought it was called The Play of Genesis. Oh, yeah. Also Genesis War. Okay. Okay, she's got to stop talking to the background. That's awkward, man. All right. Are you ready, chat? Master the grid. Conquer with strategy. Okay, I do not like his appearance, though. He does not look very good. I do not like him at all. Koke, how you doing? Also, put people who like the aspect of GTA but not GTA itself, like me, for example. I like the stealing cars, the open world, the city, but I really dislike GTA, so NTE is perfect for me. There you go. Very much so.
What?
Okay, hold on, chat. I need to swap characters again because she just keeps saying, what? Over and over. Assemble your own legendary squad. Okay, she's kind of cute. I'll admit, she's kind of cute. The Ultimate Tactical Saga Reborn. Wait, is this a new version of an old game then? Okay, this dude in the middle, he looks like a Chad. Alright, there are a lot of men in this game. Damn. Alright. Endless challenges. Push beyond your limits. Can we see more women now? Like, okay, I don't think you could see her. Here we go. That's what she looks like. She looks kind of cute. Epic skill cinematics and grand machina battles. Flaccid Pandragon. Yo, it's me! It's me! The Flaccid Pandragon! Like Fire Emblem combat? It looks kind of turn-based, I'm gonna be honest. Character designs are kind of Gameplay sounds unique. We'll expand it and see exactly what it has to, what they have to say. The Grand Strategy RPG of Strategy and Heart-Pounding The Grand Strategy RPG of Strategy? Okay. An epic tale unfolds as tactical battles rage across the war-torn Ontaria. The legendary strategy RPG Genesis War returns, reimagined for today. So this is an old game. Is it actually? Is this it? Wait. Is this the old version? The War of Genesis. This is Genesis War. Oh my god, the most wanted strategy MMORPG of the year? Is that what this is a remake of? A reimagined version of? Is that it? Huh? Mobile strategy MMO. Continue the unfinished Genesis adventure. No, maybe this just ties into it. Actually, I have no... Is this like a large franchise or something? What the fuck? Shift Up is making an open world gacha in 2027. Yes, a Nikkei gacha game. Raid Shadow Legends. Okay, let's keep looking. To reclaim her fallen homeland of Pendragon, Princess Eolyn faces off against the overwhelming might of the Geyser Empire, and at the war's end, an unexpected truth awaits. A timeless story is reborn. The legend continues now. So Princess Eolyn. So I actually only know one person named EO Chat. And that is EO right here. EO the content creator. So essentially he is going to be cast as the princess of the Geyser Empire here, and you're going to play as him in an attempt to save your homeland. So that sounds really cool. I'm glad to shut up, Pocket. The original was apparently an MMO. This is not an MMO. No. But yeah, so they should actually use his face here for the profile picture because he is the princess. Cool. The ultimate nostalgia experience. Relive the emotions of Antaria with full voice acting. Eolyn, GS, Flaccid, and more return with stunning visuals and an all-star voice cast. The ultimate storytelling experience. Rediscover the expansive world of the SRPG that defined the 90s. Oh, this is Genesis War 1995 was apparently when it was released. The original. Really? Oh, shit! This is it! Yo, this was the original! That's him! GS! Yo! What the fuck? Holy crap, dude! Very ultimate. Yeah, EO is the princess. He is, yeah. Alright, okay. That's a vast improvement, goddamn. Experience a gripping narrative now enriched with untold tales from the original. The ultimate battle experience, Blizzard Storm, World Breaker, and other powerful moves. Unleash them all on mobile. Assemble 70 plus characters and take over the 300 stages. The ultimate strategy RPG experience, better than Path to Nowhere, better than Arknights. Harness each character's element and advantages and claim victory with your tactics. Endless challenges await you in the Tomb of the Brave, in battles, and in Machina wars. Okay. Okay, is there... You can pre-register right now. Is there gameplay for this, though? That'd be great. Genesis War. Is this... Really? I mean, that voice is too good. Thank you, thank you. It's top-down. It kind of is. It looks like it's definitely from a top-down isometric perspective. Yeah. And then you kind of engage in combat, kind of like Fire Emblem. Like, you move your unit across the grid, and then after moving them across, you engage the unit you want, and then you kind of go into this unique battle animation where you would essentially do it like in Fire Emblem. Okay. So this is essentially Fire Emblem, but with 240p character models. Like, look at this shit, man. You can't even make out where her eyes are. Yeah, this is Fire Emblem, but with characters that look like they were designed in 2020, but with texture quality of 1943. Which is a shame, because it actually is very cool looking. If it actually, like, if it looked higher quality, I think this could have been very cool. But it looks really bad, like in terms of the texture quality itself. And Yeah, I don't know. I mean, honestly, that looks okay. It might be better. It might be better on release. Who knows? Maybe they'll find a way to, you know, increase the texture quality. Maybe they'll find a way to make it look better. Not entirely sure, but it is a new gacha game releasing soon. Pre-registration is open and available for anyone that wants to pre-register for the game. Hello from Belgium. Yo, Near, how you doing? It's got that 2004 charm. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, it does. Okay, down for a newish Fire Emblem style game. Yeah, we need more competition from the Fire Emblem. Like, from that style, that aesthetic. I think, like, Fire Emblem games are great. They are. They're some of my favorite, like, strategy games. I grew up with the Fire Emblem games, chat. You know, like, Eliwood and Hector and Lyn. And, Ephraim and Erica. Like, those were the OG Fire Emblem games, chat. They were the good fucking Fire Emblem games. Not the fucking, like, weird self-insert romance games that are present now. Sword of Convallaria, but 3D. Yo, I've actually never played Sword of Convallaria. Should I? Yo, where's my car at? Oh. Thank you. For the upcoming gacha game Star Savior, I've done more videos on Star Savior than any other gacha content creator out there. Woo! Whoa! Okay. I wish Kudo would kind of delve into turn-based. I mean, if they do turn-based, you know, people are gonna be like, "How dare they copied Honkai Star Rail? They're such a big failure. They had to copy Honkai Star Rail naturally. LOL, copying Hoyoverse, all they can do." I need to play Fire Emblem at some point. If you do, start with the good ones at the beginning. Start with the first one with Ephraim. Sorry, start with the first one with Eliwood.
Hey, keep it down.
Eliwood and Lyn and Hector. That is a fantastic starting point. People are lonely. They crave love from 2D characters. Well, I mean, I'm not holding it against them. I'm not saying it's bad to do. I'm just saying, holy shit, you cannot drive, you motherfucker.
Is this one of those fake accident scans?
Let's move it.
I'm just saying, it's slop comparatively. Because how the games used to be was, they were story focused. Now they're more relationship focused. So.
That place is...
No, let me up. No. Whew. Oh, fuck. What the? Okay, you know what? Maybe I can... Okay. I'll check those out then. Saw it mentioned by a new content creator on here. Wait, what games? Is the game well optimized? This? I haven't heard any... Yo, what the fuck, dude? Reverse 1999 does have a great story too, yeah.
That place is...
Yep, train wreck.
Here.
If you ever need any help, Lacrimosa, feel free to come to us.
Star Savior videos of yours, I'll check them out. Glad to hear it.
Of course.
Imagine the game has a Persona-like soundtrack. Hell yeah.
We can get the jelly for you while you lay low for
Star
it.
Savior video. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Star Savior looks like it could be fun. It just didn't do very well in Korea. I don't think it got review bombed for some reason. I don't know specifics. Invisible barrier on roof. There are some ledges that you cannot like vault over, like in Wuwa, definitely. I don't think any gacha game out there right now has the the level of running or climbing quality that WoW has. Is there any gacha you have not done a video on?
The commission wasn't too.
The new Cookie Run Kingdom. Yep. Have not done a video on Cookie Run Kingdom. Gives more of a Persona vibe than GTA. Yeah, outside of like the driving and the wanted system, I don't really see that many similarities to GTA at all.
Good night, Tagido. Rest well.
Tagidogi.
Fuck you, Tagedo. Turn-based games have existed since the 80s and 90s. Yep. Yep, exactly. But you know, people make that comparison anyway.
Tomato 100. Let's get some for Lacrimosa.
Have you done Battle Cats? Also, no. Actually. Fate Trigger, have you done one for that? No, but that's because I believe that was a game that I noted I would not support because of how they essentially ghosted me at the last minute and after negotiating with them, and I did not like how they handled it, their content creator sponsorship. It was either Fate Trigger or another game that has a similar name. Oh my god, panty shot. I've never seen him do a video on Memento Mori. Have I not done a video on Memento Mori? Hold on. No, I have. I've done a video on Memento Mori. I've definitely done a video on Memento Mori, brother.
You have.
$50,000 views. Yeah, I've done a video on Memento Mori, definitely. Even Mrs. Stinks knows I've done a video on Memento Mori. Yep, 50,000 views, chat. Definitely there. I've done a video on most games. I don't know how Mrs. Stinks knew I did one on Memento Mori, though. I didn't even know she knew what the game was. Talking about Breaker, Limit Zero Breakers now. People have an open beta in a week, so I guess the game is going to release soon as well. Yeah, they reached out to me to do a, not a sponsored video, but they reached out to me to cover the beta recently as well. And I didn't bother replying. Battle Royale Gacha game. Is the other game a Battle Royale 2? Yes. Can we kill the robot already? I wish. Fake news. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Stinks. I would respectfully like to request an NTE beta key. Thanks in advance. I wish I could give you one, man. If you were a content creator, I could. I've gotten multiple content creators access to so many different gacha game betas and sponsorships as well. You just need to be a content creator. The game itself was bad. Yep. It was so horrifically pay to win, it's not even funny. Can you say who your favorite sponsor of all time is based on their relationship, professionalism, and respect for their content creators? Yeah, Punishing Gray Raven with Kudo Games. Because they said I could literally tell they paid me $2,500 to, if I felt like it, tell all my viewers at the time to not play Punishing Gray Raven. They said all I need to do is play it, and if I don't like it on PC, the PC client rather, as long as I explicitly state why I don't like it and give valid reasoning for it, then you know, I can be as negative as I want. They had no restrictions, complete freedom. So I really appreciated that. And they had no verification process. They just told me that essentially that they trusted me as a content creator to be objective. And that was it. And so I did. and they received it so well that I've worked with them, you know, 7 to 9 times since. No, there was another gacha BR besides Fate Trigger. Well, there might not be, in which case it is that one. Then Breach reached out to last minute for sponsorship and asked you for 8-hour sponsor for Lope. Yeah, Tokyo Game Show. That was fucking. I'm not gonna throw any content creators under the bus because we do have multiple content creators that did accept that, but we also had a couple content creators that pulled out at Tokyo Game Show themselves because they weren't gonna do it. Your least favorite's probably Infinity Nikki. Yo, fuck Infinity Nikki, dude. Twice I gave them the benefit of the doubt. That's a lot of money. 2,500. Nikkei at launch gave 7,000, chat. Sword of Justice was 15. Free base. It is. They were. Is it rare for sponsors to be like Kudo Games? It is. Most sponsors, they have a brief that they will give you. They'll say, we need you to cover this new character. We need you to cover this new update. We want you to discuss the dungeon experience. We want you to discuss the open world. We want you to discuss the combat and the narrative. And you're like, okay. So then you just weave everything into your own style of video while covering the topics they want you to cover. And yeah, so it's your own video. It's just you're talking about the things they want you to talk about specifically, and then you can add in whatever you want like into that. You didn't give them hope and they stumped on the players like a football discussing. Yeah. How could they treat their community? I mean, like, I think at the end of the day, the team that deals with sponsorships isn't the developer team necessarily. Like the main team, it's, you know, the PR team. It's a separate division, a subdivision of the studio. So I don't know. I just, it essentially what happened, and this has happened with a couple different games, but what happened was we worked out a contract. We went through multiple days of negotiation for sponsored prices, and then after several days of going back and forth, wasting multiple hours of their time, of my time, they decided that right at the beta release, they were going to, what the fuck am I looking at? They were going to, they were going to ghost me. So I did not get I got my beta access, but they were not going to pay me. So. Most likely are separate, yeah. So I'm not gonna support them, but at the same time, I'm not gonna like shit on them either. Because maybe the PR team are just a bunch of fucking like unprofessional losers. I don't know. Or maybe they just thought they could get a free sponsored video out of me without having to pay. Don't know. Oh, I can hit Q. Wait, never mind. This imply she can fly like a bat when she becomes playable. That'd be cool. I think she could turn into a bat for one of her abilities, though. That'd be cool if she could actually fly you around the city. That'd be sick. Yo, I can't see anything. There's just so many effects going on. Jesus. How are you supposed to hit her? Like, where is she?
Let me take over. Leave it to me.
Oh, I thought I was gonna shoot multiple. And now it is over. There we go. Oh, I really hope NTE soundtrack is on Spotify. It's phenomenal. It is. Oh, this is cool. Moon Prism Power! If y'all are old enough to know what that's from, then you get a cookie. Downstairs? Oh my god, she has Mexican... whatever the fuck those little ding-dong things are. Little drums. Huh? Yeah, like they're a little Mexican thing, like little, like, they have like a, I don't know, a little strings attached to beads, and you like ding 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 ding, and they go flip 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 back and forth. Huh? Those are what?
Although there's no sign of proper nullification.
La Sartén.
Tomato Devil is clearly...
Cutscenes are fantastic. Sailor Moon, yes. Where's your cookie? I mean, you know, whenever we meet up at a convention, I'll give you one for sure, man. Sailor Moon, yeah.
Any new posts on Bagel?
Sailor Moon, yes. What? Mexican spinning drum. Spinning drum. There you go. A Mexican spinning drum. That's what I thought. That's what they look like. Little spinning drums.
Well done, Tagito. He seems worried about Lacrimosa too.
Yeah, but it looked like a Mexican one.
He's just tied up with work.
It looked very different. They don't look the same. They look the same. No. Old enough to remember flashes back to USA Network at 6 a.m. in the morning, fighting evil by moonlight, when in love by daylight. Never running from a real fight is a one named Sailor Moon. Yep. I scanned you of a cookie. You looked it up? You looked it up. Betrayal of the highest caliber. God damn, dude.
Is everything settled then?
Is everything settled with Tagedo? Yes! Thank fuck, never again. Please, God, someone just disconnect Tagedo. Disconnect him. Disconnect him.
You can tell by touching the book spot.
I don't care. Disconnect Tagedo. He doesn't deserve it anymore. He doesn't deserve life. Not at all. Okay. Bounty. This is the battle pass. Claim all. Oh, Sailor Goon. Yeah. Sailor Goon. Is this Wuthering Waves reskinned? Yep, this is Wuthering Waves reskinned. How'd you know? This is exactly Wuthering Waves. Yep.
I would say this is closer to ZZZ.
Everyone does say this is Zenless. Like open world Zenless. It's burned into memory. Yep. I was a One Piece kid, the German dub, and the first opening we were saying. Search for the German one. Used to watch it when it was you were in the hospital when you were 6 years old. RIP. It's happening again. What do you do when you collect the drop? If your account is connected, you should receive an email after redeeming it. Every new game gets compared to the last one. It does. What a Genshin, NTE, and Arknights Endfield to Wuwa. It's Noah Plays. Yo, I think I know who that is. Chat, y'all remember the old Pokemon theme songs? I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. I will travel across the lands, searching far and wide. These Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Pokemon song will forever slap. It is. Did you hear the remade song for the new Pokemon like Galapagos Island shit, where they're like fucking Executor with like pineapples or bananas or something with giant long giraffe necks and shit, like that one? Does it take a while? It can take up to 24 hours. When am I continuing Arknights Endfield? I was going to continue Arknights Endfield, but unfortunately, I mean, I'm going to be stopping streaming in like 15 minutes, so probably tomorrow or the next day. You hate the remake song? Same! And then the Orange Islands one. So you want to be a master Pokemon? You have the skills to be #1. Oh! Risk it all and not to get the lessons that I hold. Want to go where no one's been, far beyond the crowd. Take it, man. Use the power that's in your hand. Hey, we all live in it. Maybe that was Johto, actually. Fuck. I'm trying to remember if that was the Orange Islands or the Johto opening. Shit, what was it? What do you mean your ears? I'm trying to remember. Hold on. Wait. Let me see. Johto opening. Let's see if I can remember from the first few seconds. It's it. Pokemon Johto. Do 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 do. It was a be a master. Everybody wants to show their skills. Everybody wants to get there faster. Make their way to the top of the hill. Each time we climb, gonna get a little bit better. Each day we climb one more step up the ladder. That song. There you go. Only need the first like 1 second of it. That's the song. Yes, that song. Wait, what was the Orange Islands theme song then? Hold on, the opening. Okay, wait.
So you wanna be a
Master Pokemon. Okay, I did. So I got the Orange Island one right. Okay. I think I remember one more. What was after Johto? So it was maybe the same guy did One Piece English dub opening. Okay. Yeah. It's a whole new world to see. Yep. Okay, good. You got it. You got it. But yo, what was the one after Johto, chat? Because Johto was one with Chikorita, Totodile, and Cyndaquil, right? 1,000 singing skills. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Yes, right. Okay. And then, oh man, what was after that? What was Gen 4? No, Gen 3. Good times. Yes. Gold times. Yeah. I forgot. What was after that, chat? Hoenn? Right, the Hoenn region. Yes. Was it Pokemon Advanced? Was that the one? With Trico, yes! Trico, Mudkip, and oh fuck. What was the other one? The fuck, the chicken. Torchic. Torchic, yes, yes, there we go. Oh god, it's been a while. Wait, let's see if I remember this one. With a whole new world to see. But it won't get the best of me. Okay, yep, I remember. Yo, I remember every theme song. Holy fuck. Okay. Oh, shit. That's your favorite? Oh, dude. Damn, okay. I arrived at G3. So, okay. What was after Hoenn? In a job interview? Can't remember shit. Yeah, exactly. Damn, we're old. Yeah, like you get to a job interview and they're like, okay, so list off your unique selection of skills. And you're like, okay. And you start get up speed at those what is it, the light up sound, going head to head. It's a fuck speed of sound. You wait, hold on, let me wait, get back up again. Wait, it goes okay. Themes like a ladder. Wow, head to head. You gotta pull. Hold down. Get back up again. Okay, yeah. Okay, I forgot the first like few words of that. Did I grow watching Transformers? Yes, I did. Yes. Exactly, so you get into it and you're just like reciting the Beyblade opening. You're just like, Beyblade! Oh. Let it rip. Oh, yeah, buddy. Those were the days. Oh, yeah, they were. Vibes. This is scary listening to Stig sing Pokemon while the latest series of Pokemon plays on the TV. Go! Dronzer! Dragoon! The English dub for Beyblade was the fucking best, dude. Oh, man. I hope NTE has a pet system. That'd be cool. Byaku. Oh, dude. The first season. Oh, man. Y'all remember, wait, y'all remember what this is from, chat? I'll give you the first 3 seconds. But fuck, I think I spoiled it. Never mind. Shit. Damn it. Yeah. Miss old TV shows don't make them like I used to. Yeah. Digimon. Yeah. Damn it. Fuck. They literally Digimon. It's like fuck. Okay. Well, that spoiled that. The first season. Yep. Yo, chat. My sister actually. So. You know that bit right there, this bit? How they go, Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. My little sister, when we started watching this, because we're both kids, my little sister thought where they said Digimon are the champions, she thought that the Artha was actually Carlos. So she'd go, Digimon Carlos champions. Like one day I asked her, where is Carlos and what is he doing in the opening? And she's like, I don't know, it's what they say. And I was like, I don't think that's right. Oh, I haven't seen a Digimon movie in a while now. We did play Time Stranger though, which was fucking great. You mean Wiggy? That's the one. That little sister, yes. Yo, Card Captors was the fucking best. Chat, what was your childhood crush? You only know Italian openings? That's fine. So, chat, when I was 10 years old, I actually had a crush on Sakura from Cardcaptors. I was 10 years old. I had a crush on Sakura from Cardcaptors, a crush on Misty from Pokemon, a crush on My Valentine from Yu-Gi-Oh!, a crush on Bulma from Dragon Ball. I was like 10 years old, and I swear to God, I crushed on every anime girl. Huntic, I'm actually Australian, so I have no idea. I only got anime that was dubbed in Australia. So, like, American dubbed, but released in Australia. I was as a kid with some kid with glasses and a blue creature with a red nose. Some vampire episode came on, and my dad turned off the TV and never watched it ever again. That sounds kind of scary as a kid. Original April O'Neil was your crush from... Oh, yeah, dude, from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, yeah. Shago from Kim Possible. I was on... Hey, Stinks, I was the one seeing you at Gamescom at the Arknights place with my wife. I told you I was waiting for Chaos 09. It was a nice conversation. Happy day for me seeing you. Yo, that is awesome, dude. How are you doing? What's up? Adelaide. Oh, yeah, I remember you. Yo, that's awesome, dude. Chat. In chat right now, we got... we actually have one of the people we met at Gamescom over on YouTube. Right here, Annalie Mergen. Yo, that is awesome, dude. Remember, chat, if you wanna win a beta key, Twitch, that's where you go. Mine was Medaka Kurakame. Oh, Medaka. Oh, okay. Was the Dark Magician girl. Was Australian anime more censored? It was not, no. Missy. Yo, I had a crush on Missy when I was 10 years old, and then I had a crush on May. I had a crush on May after she replaced Misty. Yes. You're too old for Blade Blade? Okay. Got a lot of crushes. I love the Phoebe's like was way of paying homage to Cardcaptors. It was kind of a random reference. It was really cool, yeah. Consume the cringe. Are you using OBS or XSplit for streaming? I use OBS and I use Restream.io, the website. Favorite was Bakugan Battle Brawlers. I watched it whenever I could. I actually never got into Bakugan. I have a drop 2 when I received it. Nice. Okay, good. Oh, man.
Hero to the rescue!
Motherfucker. Let me up. Let me the fuck. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Let me up. Let me up. Fucking A.
What's that smell? Smells amazing! Woo!
Wait, where is it?
Freeze the
Oh, it's
nice
up.
work.
The parkour moment? For real. How do I get a beta key for NTE? Basically, you just have to watch the stream for 2 hours.
No problem.
Stolen vehicle detected. Time to steal the vehicle back.
Let's finish this.
Oh, yeah. Yo, Deathly, what's up, bro? How's your day going?
Trust me.
How you doing? Wait, how do I get the car back? Vehicle acquired. Drive it to the designated location. Okay. Okay, they stole the car. Time to return it to its rightful owner, chat. Chilling for 2 hours. Nice. Okay, so the car looked like that when I found it. The car, yeah, yeah, it was like that when I found it. You're welcome. Thank you.
Nice work.
Yeah. That was, yeah. Are you rage baiting with I'm not rage baiting at all. No, that's just a thing. The thing with stuff, chat. Stuff into things. Alright, chat. Let's see. Yo, there's literally no one streaming NTE. It's crazy. It's so depressing. Alright, chat. No, there's like 11 people streaming it, which is super depressing. But I don't know any of them. And at least 3 of them hate me. Because they're top streamers. So... The announced release date after the beta is over. I guarantee you it will be announced very soon. It will definitely be announced very soon. I've heard that NTE is not very popular globally, but in China, it's the other way around. Yeah, so NTE I think has a huge audience in China, definitely, but globally, it is not very hyped. It's a very interesting, actually, dynamic. The difference between global and China. When is the next stream? Tomorrow. Why do people hate you? I mean, I built my channel on covering some early gacha like growth issues, and I did multiple videos covering how poorly Tower Fantasy was doing. So I upset some Tower Fantasy content creators, and have hated me ever since. Most content creators, though, and I are on fantastic terms with one another. It's just a couple top creators don't like me, and that's fine. So, I mean, you know, like, I covered essentially the decline of ToF, and that upset some of the ToF players because they were like, oh, my game's doing great. I hope the NTE doesn't die. I'm sure NTE will do great. Haters gonna hate for real. Yeah. I mean, if people actually didn't like me, I wouldn't have, you know, any kind of success, but evidence to the contrary, right, chat? Plus, I don't do that anymore. I don't do it anymore. I don't really engage in, like, the downfall of games anymore, or the mass decline of games. I don't really do negative videos, like shit-talking video games or anything. I'm at a point where I'd rather just cover the games and, like, cover the fun stuff that's happening, but also cover the drama that's happening as well, while not, like, lashing out necessarily and, like, shit-posting them. So, isn't talking about the game the truth? It is, yes, it is, but they didn't want to hear it. Unfortunately, they did not want to hear that their game was dying. Nobody does. Communities hate to hear that their game is not doing great. So, we like you. I appreciate that, Downtrotter. Some people like the same games. Exactly, yeah. Not everyone needs to like it, and it's okay if your game isn't doing great. It's genuinely okay. If I didn't like you, I would not be subbed or watching the stream. I appreciate that, Hex. Or a part of our Discord community either. People are too sensitive. They are unbelievably sensitive, which is a shame. I think a lot of this new generation is just very sensitive. how much my hype has changed. I really don't care about Anata anymore. Well, NTE actually looks pretty damn cool to me. Glad to hear that, Velia. I'm glad to hear that. The game is good. The game is actually good. I think my concerns are Tagedo is fucking infuriating as a character. I hate him to my very core. And the driving needs to be improved for mouse and keyboard. I'm upset because actually the game in China was doing amazing. Just the global side was fucked up since recently, so a lot of Chinese players knew what was happening over here. Different communities like different stuff, right? Like China loved WuWa versions and global did not. Like China loves NTE, but global didn't. China, Japan, Korea, global, they all like different kinds of games. So it's totally fine for a game to be like perceived better in one region, but not another. I'm still watching this because you are not that drama dude like those at the moment. Yeah, I don't do drama content creator shit, chat. I don't. I think content creators are, for the most part, fully grown adults that are capable of hashing out any issues they have in private. If you have an issue with another human being, you take it to DMs. You are a fully grown adult. You can take these issues to DMs and you can discuss it in private. You don't need to rope in other people. I'm not in high school anymore. I do content creation full-time. It's my full-time job. I work out. I cook. I go on vacations. I travel around the world doing sponsored showcases. Everything. I don't have time to sit there and watch other people's dramas unfold. That could easily be resolved by just sitting there and discussing something. Now, no shade against people that do that. I just don't care personally. It doesn't impact me. It doesn't affect me. I'm never going to cover it because I don't care. Same, remember the first content creators I followed when I returned to play games, like your style, content, the way you speak and explain things on the games. I appreciate that. We should punt Tagedo to the sun. Very true. I just like drama slap content a lot. Most of the time I don't do drama content. I never do drama content on content creators, but most of the time I tend to do like the stuff that I like and that interests me, or new games and stuff. But sometimes, you know, a company does something really bad and you need to talk about it, like what they did with Black Beacon, or what they've done with Ethereum Restart, or what they did with Infinity Nikki. Like sometimes you just need to talk about it. What pure fun game content? That's all you need. Yep. So that's me. That's typically what I tend to do. But bad for people in drama trying to stop it, but the other person has to drag it on so much. I mean, again, no shade. I have a lot of content creator friends chat. Some of them don't like each other, and that's totally fine. At the end of the day, like, none of that concerns me or affects me or involves me. So it's whatever. Anyway, chat, we're going to call that there. I'll be back tomorrow. It's Valentine's Day in 2 days, so I'm going to be going out with Mr. Six in 2 days. But I am going to be back tomorrow with Arknights Endfield. Maybe a little more NTE, not entirely sure. Let's go ahead and rate a friend of ours, Wobsy. I'll see you guys tomorrow, chat. Be nice. Hopefully, you have a great day. And the RNG gods bless your polls, as always. See you guys soon.